Check in with Court. He is tracking conditions this morning so you know what to expect, and maybe you can catch a break between the bands of showers, Court.
We're seeing that break right now just arriving in parts of Butte County. So if you are trying to get out and maybe get the garbage cans to the curb or something of that nature, in that area specifically, you're in luck. Get a look at this. Here's what we're seeing out there on Highway 32 and Main Street in downtown Chico. The roads are wet, and I'm going to mention this again. You can see the trees gusting. The winds are gusting those trees in the foreground there, and you can see on the road there's also those wet leaves, which is going to make it harder for you to stop today. Just keep that in mind. It's not just the slick conditions from the rain, it's also the leaves on the ground that are causing issues. Winter storm warnings in effect through 10 a.m. this morning in the Trinity County area. We'll see that expiring at midnight tonight in the northern Sierra. Snow levels down to 2,500 feet or as low as that in the northern Sierra, down to 1,500 feet in Trinity and Shasta County areas. 40s for the valley this morning, 30s to 40s in the foothills, and mostly 30s in our mountain zones. And wind is the other big factor for us today, aside from the heavy rain and snow. Sustained up to 23 miles an hour out of the south right now in Chico. Gusts up to around 35 miles an hour through your morning commute. This is going to cause some issues. Gusts in the Sierra could top out around 50 miles an hour early today, paired with the heavy snowfall that could drive whiteout conditions. Winds then diminishing through this afternoon and evening, and then much lighter tomorrow as we have skies clearing out and we dry out across our region. Satellite and radar showing you the heaviest rainfall right now in that band along I-5 at Tehama and Glenn counties. We are starting to see that extending north into Shasta County, a lull in Butte County right now, but we're going to see that ramping back up in the next hour and a half as that main band of moisture tracks on through. And you can see this is being driven by this low pressure area tracking into the Pacific Northwest and through to the east today through early tomorrow. And then the next wet system is going to be tracking down the coast, off the coast in the Pacific from Friday night into Saturday, bringing the next round of heavy rain and snow to your forecast. So for today, your hyperlocal futurecast showing you by 8 a.m. we're starting to see the heavier rain for the valley wrapping up. Higher elevations still getting absolutely dumped on in the Sierra. We will be seeing scattered showers throughout the day in the valley with pockets of heavy rainfall at noon. Through your afternoon and evening commute, we still have the chance for scattered showers, but they're not as heavy, and most of what's still falling will be in the Sierra. That wraps up late tonight. We have clearing skies into early tomorrow, leading to colder low temperatures, and we do have sunshine for the most part tomorrow before the next system rolls on down the coast and brings another shot of rain and snow, ramping up Saturday afternoon into the evening. More on the way Sunday, but that wraps up through Monday night into early Tuesday. So rain totals looks like through tonight we'll see around a ½ inch or so in parts of the valley, upwards of an inch in parts of our higher elevations, and then through the weekend the next system pushing us over 1.5 inches in parts of the valley with over 3.5 inches possible in some of our mountain zones. Snow totals impressive, over 1 foot to 1.5 feet in some parts of the northern Sierra today, a few inches in the northern mountains, and then we'll see those snow totals bolstering up to around 3 feet for the totals through the weekend into early next week. High temperatures today ending up mostly in the 30s to low 40s in our mountain zones. Snow levels 1,500 feet in the northern mountains, 2,500 feet in the Sierra and foothills, 30s to low 40s in the Sierra as well as the foothills. And in the valley today, it is mostly lower 50s. Gusty winds out of the south, heavier rain in the morning with scattered showers in the afternoon. And get a look at this, your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast where your weekend's always in view. Sunshine with a lull in the wet weather, but cooler for the start of your Friday. The next round of rain rolling in Saturday, lasting into Sunday. And then we dry out but stay cool from Monday through most of next week.